Hello, I'm Mary Gordon from Roots of Empathy. I'd like to speak to you today about expectations, our expectations of our children and our expectations of ourselves. I'm not talking about the novel Great Expectations, but we certainly have great expectations of our children and totally unreasonable, sky high, as parents, expectations of ourselves. We live in an incredibly complex and quickly changing world. Our children are trying to navigate a world where they don't have the power to control things. We do as parents, and I think one of the ways that we can help our children navigate their world is to have realistic expectations. And realistic expectations include age-appropriate expectations. They also include individual appropriate expectations. Just as we know that in school, we have curriculum that is matched to the cognitive expectations of children. But we know in any class of children, you have a sea of difference between how ready the children are to meet the academic expectations of the curriculum, but the biggest difference of all is where they are emotionally. We can see where they are physically. You can have a foot of difference in the height of children in a classroom, but the real difference is their emotional maturity and their emotional regulation, because everything to do with a child's learning has to do with the child's feeling, how ready the child is prepared to learn. And as parents, you are the experts on this. Teachers are the experts on the material and the academic learning, but that's the tip of the iceberg. The whole child is where the parent has the whole picture. We tend to have high expectations of ourselves as parents. It is the most important job under the stars, but sometimes we're a little bit critical. We might be expecting our children to be linguists or musicians or academics or sports heroes. We have to be very cognizant of the child's expectations, that we have a good sync between what we're expecting and what they're hoping for. We ourselves may be very judgmental of our own parenting. And I think we inspect ourselves sometimes too much. We used to be judged when our children were babies about our parenting was related to how well our baby slept. So if we take that judgment layer off and know there is no one right way to parent, love is the basis, and understanding your child's temperament and meeting your child where they are, that is a recipe for reasonable, happy expectations.